Live stream number 9. Let's go.
Thank you for seeking me out. Whether it is your need for the Dragon Spire Spiral Key or the Muda's invisible hand that brought you here, I am grateful for your help, Wizard. We have a large task ahead of us. In order to heal His Imperial Majesty, we must restore his mind, body, and spirit. All is not well. While His Imperial Majesty inwardly fights for purity of spirit, the people fight each other on land. Warlord Katsumori has taken His Benevolent Majesty's sword and plunged us into war. I've always believed in the tie between the Emperor and the land, but never witnessed it until now. If we cure His Imperial Majesty's spirit, we may well end the war. Will you help us? The spirit of a samurai resides in his sword, so we must recover His Imperial Majesty's sword from Warlord Katsumori. Samurai Shojiro Gama at Hamatsu Village can tell you more.
You arrive at a fateful time. Perhaps with your assistance, the tide of war will turn. We have dishonored His Imperial Majesty. If this village falls, all is lost. Our once peaceful warlord has scattered our forces, and
Gama grimaces as he clutches his side.
I have no strength. I am ashamed to ask. But can you rescue my missing men trapped in the outskirts of the village? Return when you have found them all.
An emissary of His Imperial Majesty. If you have cleared the way, I will make it back. Thank you, revered wizard.
Free. I will return to Samurai Gama. You have my thanks, humbled that I am.
I never thought I would live to see a wizard. Thank you. I can't wait to return and fight.
You rescued me. What an honor. I can make it back to fight on my own.
You found the missing men. I thank you. Perhaps we may yet honor His Imperial Majesty and retrieve his sword. The evil warlord Katsumori stole our weapons, and now my men must combat the enemy with only their bare fists. Katsumori shamefully attacked while we were celebrating the Festival of Lights. If you can retrieve those weapons, we will bring shame upon him. Weapons were in crates, so look for those.
Can Blighthound spell limits. Did I get that? I didn't. It's crazy. Okay, I guess it's by the yellow teleporter that we'll find them. Like, MooShu in both games has this problem where you just have to run so much. It's like it was so bad in Pirate that they added a stagecoach.
With these weapons now back in the hands of my men, Warlord Katsumori will regret attacking us. Thank you, Wizard. I've learned that forces of the vile Warlord Katsumori are gathering to attack. They expect us to be weak. I don't want to reveal our strength just yet. What we need is a secret attack by a small group, or a wizard. Could you defeat several bandits and outlaws? That will buy us time to say no more. I have seen your results. While the enemy's forces scatter, our men grow stronger. You do us great honor. I know this Warlord Katsumori well. He always wanted to stand against His Benevolent Majesty, and stole his sword when we least expected it. To defeat him, we must know his actions ahead of time by intercepting his orders. While my men fight for every inch, you are best equipped to slip behind enemy lines and take the orders from the courier. Bring them back. You have the orders!
He reads the orders with an expression of great concern.
Very informative. Someone dishonors us. There is a spy within our ranks reporting to the enemy. These orders don't reveal the spy, but he reports to Dodaga, one of Warlord Katsumori's worst warlords. Warlord Katsumori has ordered him to attack our weak flank. If my men attack him, the warlord will know we have intercepted these orders. Only you can defeat Dodaga to stop the attack, esteemed.
Baby's fun to watch. I watched that Jacob Roseblade guy cheese sauce with Wraith for using raid gear. That video was hilarious. I'll be honest, it really was.
Your skills are mediocre at best. Too bad you may see some real fighting only once before your defeat.
So yeah, I've got to get a prism on him fast. Got a toon vest out of that. Pop off. Myth item.
You have defeated Dodaga? Excellent! You have secured the village, fighting for it as if it were your own. It's only a matter of time before this spy reports our efforts to retrieve the sword. You must be stationed at the outpost up ahead, which has just been overrun. I can only trust you with this matter. Go speak with Sanasai. He's become the leader there, though I doubt his skills. Help him if you can, and find the spy.
Gamma sent you. He doesn't trust me, and perhaps he's right. We've been overrun since I took charge. Nevertheless, I'll take what help I can get. We have to take back this outpost, or the enemy will prevent you from getting His Imperial Majesty's sword. I must prove myself to Samurai Gamma.
Sanusai purses his lips as he ponders his next move.
I think we should scout out the enemy towers to learn what they have. If you visit all the towers and report back, I can focus on regrouping my men. A lot of supplies, you say? The enemy must have good supply lines. If we were to cut them, his forces would be weakened and wither. My men are fighting in the outskirts. I would be grateful if you would speak with Shai Feng nearby and determine how to cut the enemy's supply lines.
Sanasai was smart to send you. I know how to cut supply lines, but I don't have the military force to do so. I left my family to volunteer here, so the sooner we cut the supplies, the better. Excuse my boldness, revered wizard. They've hoarded their supplies throughout the area. If you can get past the guards, can you destroy their supplies? Glad you destroyed the supplies, wizard. I'll tell you why. Warlord Katsumori always threw a generous feast for the Festival of Lights. But this time, he destroyed his own celebration. Who knows what Warlord Katsumori planned for those supplies? While you were destroying the supplies, they sent out supply runners to get more. Defeat the supply runners, or this battle will never end. You can do this when you are ready, of course, but time is of the essence. I now see why you are so revered. Our job here is nearly done. We have stopped the supplies for now, but even if Warlord Katsumori has gone mad, he is no fool. His quartermaster will find a new way to send supplies. Finish the job, revered wizard. Defeat the quartermaster and cut supplies to this outpost for good.
Level 32.
From the looks of you, you must have caught my men by surprise. Not me!
Doing 700. Crazy out here. Quartermaster's close.
You have defeated the quartermaster? Then you have broken the supply lines at last. No more supplies will make it to this outpost. You made sure of that. If you can fight, so can I. I've decided to stay longer to help defeat Warlord Katsumori. Tell Sanasai your job is done. I hope you will discover why Warlord Katsumori started this war.
I don't know whether to thank you more for cutting the enemy's supply lines or for convincing Shai Feng to fight on. I am in your debt either way. I hope I am right in thinking that with the supply lines cut, we must also cut their line of communication. But what about the spy Gamma mentioned? He expects much of me. We will need a large distraction. If you go to the scout towers and set fire to them, I can focus on finding this spy. I see the flames already. You have done well, Wizard. It is hard to believe that this war began when His Imperial Majesty refused Warlord Katsumori's festival gift. Now, we all must fight to save our land. I have discovered Gamma's spy. He's no spy at all, but the leader of this enemy outpost. He hides within the old dojo. One of the Ronin took the dojo's key when we were overrun. My men need to prepare for battle. I have a plan, but first, I must ask you to combat Ronin until you find the one with the key to the old dojo. You have the key. This plan may well work. Perhaps I'm not as bad a leader as Gamma believes. Wizard, make your way to the old dojo and defeat Maito. My men will distract the bulk of his forces while you attack.
In what world do you think you can take me on? Not this one, Wizard.
See what you can do with it.
Sanasai smiles broadly at you.
A great victory was won today, thanks to you. Your help gave me the courage to retake this outpost. You will be able to face Warlord Katsumori soon. My brother Gamma must accept this victory. You did not know. It does not surprise me Gamma never claimed me as his brother. Perhaps he will now. We will take care of the rest of the forces here. Return to Hametsu village and tell Shojiro Gamma the news.
Sanasai guided you to victory. You have shown me that I should have greater faith in my little brother. Thank you for opening my eyes. Your work with my younger brother has pushed the enemy back. Now is your chance to fulfill your destiny and return the sword. Speak with Hoi Mang at the front in the Crimson Fields. He leads our troops against Warlord Katsumori and will know the best way to seize the sword.
Alright, Crimson Fields time.
Leave this place, wizard. This is my dungeon. You will not survive.
Oh, I don't know about that, Katsumori.
Samurai Shojiro Gamma sent you. I welcome your help. You must defeat the War Oni and recover the Emperor's sword. We have been waiting for you. If you would honor the general with your presence, please. Take this to him.
I may fight the secret boss. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I kinda want to do that. So let's raise the banners.
So you've come for His Imperial Majesty's sword. I assure you, you won't leave here without it. Warlord Katsumori is preparing a counterattack. If we don't prepare our defenses, he could reclaim the village and outpost you worked so hard to free. We must rebuild our barricades. While my men hold the line, gather wood from the piles near here. We will put it to good use. You have more than fulfilled your duty. Your willingness to help honors me, wizard. Rebuild the barricades along the edge of the fort with this wood. As you strengthen our defenses, you strengthen our chances against Warlord Katsumori. Your work, though it was humble, has immense value. I don't know why Warlord Katsumori has attacked, nor do I care. All I know is never to underestimate Warlord Katsumori. By His Imperial Majesty's throne, Warlord Katsumori knew we would rebuild the barricades here, so he attacked our scout towers. I am a fool. He himself taught me to strengthen defenses before every battle. He counted on me to follow my training. Fortunately, we turned back his attack, but not before his forces had chased my scouts into the forest. Find the scouts so we can keep watch on Warlord Katsumori's movements.
It is safe to return? Thank you, revered wizard. I will return to my post.
File hideout, is that right? Yeah, it's right here. Hey, ball.
Orders from Rikugon. Thank you, esteemed wizard. I will return to my post.
Don't know me. Got a fiend for the wooden chest.
The scouts have begun reporting to me. Thank you. I am ashamed that I played into Warlord Katsumori's hands. Without you, much more would have been lost. My first duty is to His Imperial Majesty, but my second duty is to the land. The spirits of the earth have called for help, and we must answer. My men are getting into battle position. Could you speak with Bricktop, the Colossus nearby? If you can help, it would honor both the Emperor and the land.
Level 33.
Come see me, dear. I have a new spell for you to try out.
Don't worry about Balefrost later.
You have come in our hour of need. The trolls have taken our secret stone. Losing it weakens us. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Win the stone from the troll called Grom Foultooth, and we can fight.
Like war. Grom make war with you and win.
Pierce reduction with like an absorb. I don't know about all that. We got Grum's dashing head route. Pop off.
You have the secret stone. Use the stone on the 2 cairns outside the fort for victory over your enemy.
I wish I could use the second cairn first, just because it clears the weaknesses.
I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass.
Can I get to that chest from here? I can't. I am an addict, though. I need to get this wooden chest. We ball. All that for 68 gold, but it was worth it, you know?
Thank you, living creature. We will fight against your enemy. Tell Rikugun.
Yeah, it is so much XP that you get from this dungeon.
I see that the Earth itself has joined our fight. We would not have found such strong allies without you. Thank you, Wizard.
So, you have raised the banners for the Emperor. Looks like I'll have to teach you who to respect around here.
My scouts have reported that Warlord Katsumori is moving his troops back, but he taught me too well. He is trying to trick us and intends to attack at once. You can turn the tide of battle. Defeat those forces attacking at the front and we can claim victory today. For His Imperial Majesty!
That goal will be vital to the walkthrough, absolutely. So, alright, Yake though. I've got stuff in my side to deal with them. But let's see here. That spotter should join. So, yeah, secret boss and all that. the secret boss in the Crimson Fields defeated. And I got a Stitch Rub out of it. I got the Celestial one. So, that's neat.
You've done it! Warlord Katsumori's forces are on the run. You have earned our unending respect today. My men have found a secret entrance into Warlord Katsumori's fortress. Now you can seize his Imperial Majesty's sword. Did you think I had forgotten? Once my sword was stolen, and I was lost. But a collector from Wizard City returned it to me. The sword is truly the spirit of the samurai. Enter Warlord Katsumori's fortress and win the sword. You will find a worthy foe in Warlord Katsumori. Or his most benevolent majesty.
I'm using it to hatch that much. Alright, I would really prefer it if I didn't get loading screens. That would be nice. Because I can't really...
You have shown skill to reach me, but this is where your luck runs out.
That was a painfully long loading screen.
You have defeated me as Katsumori. Now face me as the War Oni.
I will take you down with force you've never seen before.
Did they have to spawn the second courier? Solid.
You have found the Emperor's sword.
Huge. Got some spell elements out of that. Get these health wisps. Not bad.
You have returned. What news from the front lines? You have the sword. Because of you, my family and I have honored His Imperial Majesty. Perhaps you have also restored the honor of Warlord Katsumori. I must make one last request. Take the sword to the High Monk and King within the Jade Palace. It was your battle. You deserve the honor, Wizard.
Hell yeah. I just got my Death to Mirage, How's Death PV, and Arc 4. The same as it always is, just Frenzy Crow. He'll be good to go.
His Imperial Majesty's sword. I should have trusted that you were the one fated to bring it back, but I was not certain until now.
Tan King, the High Monk of MooShu, listens gravely to your battlefield report.
What? You fought and defeated an Oni demon? With His Imperial Majesty in a weakened state, the Oni may well have possessed others beside Warlord Katsumori. This is most troubling. We can take nothing for granted. I felt assured that the healing waters of MooShu could cure His Benevolent Majesty's mind. But now I worry. Our brothers currently care for these waters. Please visit Sun Hing at Shoshan Village and make sure the water runs pure.
What a disaster. Our treasured water is no longer pure. It's a complete nightmare. I don't know what to do. The water was always pure before. My superior will be furious. Woe is me. Perhaps he'd know what to do. Yes, good idea. You can find Din Ho at the Cave of Solitude.
Patience, young wizard. There are solutions to all things. We shall make the water pure again. The path set before us is a difficult one, but we must still follow it. The health of the Emperor and of all living things on MooShu depends on our actions. The Plague Oni, a powerful demon, has sickened our water and broken the Jade Scepter that purifies our shrines. We can weaken the Plague Oni by repairing the Jade Scepter. This demon is an ancient enemy. I know its ways. I have discovered the location of a piece of the Jade Scepter. It was taken by mutineers who hide in the forest. Please, retrieve this piece for us. The Muda truly blessed us when you arrived in MooShu. Thanks to your actions, we now have the handle of the Jade Scepter. I consulted the ancient texts once more. They mention Koto at the end of the path. It is likely the Plague Oni gave Koto a piece of the Jade Scepter for safekeeping. As a faithful subject of the Plague Oni, he won't part with his piece easily. Therefore, you must defeat him to get the second piece of the Jade Scepter.
You won't like what I'm going to do to you.
Collect the shaft of the Jade Scepter.
To the point where I'm literally just going to electrol detonate those.
You have done well. This is the shaft of the Jade Scepter. Only one piece remains missing. As for the last piece, I am uncertain of its location. The texts are unclear to me, but I do know that subjects of the Plague Oni live in the huts around this area. Perhaps they have the last piece. Kindly go and search the huts for the remaining piece of the Jade Scepter.
Level 34. Not bad at all.
Attacked. My sincerest apologies,
Not
Wizard.
really.
I led you into danger through my error. It is times like these when I realize that my faith is being put to the test. I hesitate to send you into danger again, so let me know if you would like to proceed. There is a pagoda of significance to the Plague Oni near Benoit. We may be able to find information about the whereabouts of the last piece there. If you are willing, go there and tell me what you can find concerning the missing piece of the Jade Scepter.
You dare to test your might on me? What a mistake.
Well, I don't dare, actually, Mr. Usiji, sir. Because my quest goal updated and now I can run back to him.
I am relieved that you have returned safely and with good news. I was worried that I had sent you into harm's way needlessly. I should not have doubted the great Muda. Kanago is a formidable opponent, but we can surprise him in his pagoda. He will not be expecting you to find him. Go there and get the remaining piece of the Jade Scepter from him.
We are prepared. My little piggies warned me that you are coming, Wizard. You will never have the Jade Scepter while I still stand.
Piece.
Guess. I like that there's more bosses that are dropping spell limits right now. 1645, bruh. That is crazy. To be number 33 on the boards with that.
This headpiece you retrieved is the most important part of the Jade Scepter. I hope we can repair all of it soon. In ancient times, the Jade Scepter was blessed by the forest spirits. Ancient spirits, they hold sway over the earth, water, and air spirits. We will need the help of these venerable forest spirits. To do so, we must first catch their attention with offerings of Jade Lotus, Tiger Lily, and Pearl Orchid. Please, gather these flowers and bring them back to me. Wonderful. What a fragrant display. The forest spirits will be pleased. Now gather up the flowers, along with the 3 pieces of the Jade Scepter, and place them all into the brazier at the center of the cave. Hopefully the forest spirits will hear your prayers. I'll be praying for you too, young wizard. May you go there and return with the Jade Scepter intact.
You receive the Jade Scepter.
Gas.
Merciful Muda! I thought perhaps the Jade Scepter would be lost from us forever, but here it is. I see that I must learn to quiet my doubts. With the Jade Scepter, we can now begin to restore our shrines. Please, carry the Jade Scepter back to Sun Hing and tell him about all you've done
You have the Jade Scepter. Thank the Muda. Now, take the Jade Scepter and talk to Tula Kuo at the Kashibi village. He's the caretaker of our holy shrines. If we want to weaken the Plague Oni, we need to restore the shrines to their former glory. Tula Kuo is the one to contact about such a thing.
Thank you, Wizard. We'll need the Jade Scepter to restore our holy shrines. You must seek out the Shrine Guardians of mind, body, and spirit. Only the Jade Scepter can restore the shrines to their former spiritual state. Start with Kin Pao, the Shrine Guardian of the Body Shrine. While the Plague Oni has devastated much, it cannot take away our faith.
The shrine? Yes, it must be purified. Please help me. In my feverish state, I cannot channel the energies of the body to purify the shrine. It's the mushrooms. They cause disease.
Deal with the mushrooms before they spread the disease to everyone. Quickly, before you get infected too. Thank you. I can already feel the noxious effects going away. Although I haven't fully recovered, I feel we must act. The sooner the shrine is purified, the sooner the plague Oni will be driven out. Use the Jade Scepter on the shrine of the body, while I use my strength to channel energy into the shrine.
Oh, got some mana back. That's good.
The shrine has been cleansed of evil spirits. This is a good day for the Muda. The shrine is once again full of energy. Please let Tulakwo know we have succeeded. I will stay here and recover my strength.
Oh, I had a mark here.
Your
Cool.
work makes the great Muda smile. But let us not rejoice just yet. The first shrine is only the beginning. Now, continue our journey by bringing the Jade Scepter to Wu Ping, the guardian of the Shrine of the Mind.
Did you get EC? They have not gotten back to me yet, and I don't think they will for a few weeks. They said that this wave of applications is closing on the 17th. So I imagine I'll hear back sometime around then.
Another wizard to conquer. How I wish someone would send me a real challenge.
That's cool and all, but ratio.
Wu Ping has been taken? Never fear. The great Muda will prevail. Warlord Katamori's men must have taken Wu Ping. They seek to undermine our will. But as fate would have it, we have a wizard helping us. You will help, won't you? If Katsumori is involved, then it is likely that Wu Ping is being held by Katsumori's henchman, Ayuchi, and his men.
I was about to say, that is some gas stitch gear.
Wizard, you will know the meaning of the word pain after we battle.
Frostbite combos, but you can't do that at Exalt. So there is
Merciful Muda.
Yeah.
If you hadn't come, I don't know how long they would have kept me. Give me a moment, then seek me out at the Shrine of the Mind. Wizard, come in. Welcome. I feel my mind clearing. Yes. I can still channel the energy into the shrine. Quick, use the Jade Scepter on the shrine so that we can restore the shrine to purity.
Gas?
I can feel the water spirits, and I can channel them. My beloved shrine is safe, and I am once again surrounded by its purity. Let Tulakwo know that we have succeeded. The shrine has been restored to its former beauty.
Actually beat balance, it's my easiest matchup. I'll believe it when I see it.
Wizard, you are indeed a godsend. The great Muda must be looking after you. The venerable Cheng Su is the guardian of the remaining shrine. Bring him the Jade Scepter, and together you will purify the spirit shrine.
Are you here to fight for our most benevolent emperor?
You will be. That's what you act now.
Cheng Su appears to have left the
It
shrine.
surprised me that Cheng Su is not at his shrine. He always retained a warrior spirit within him, despite his years of training as a monk. Perhaps he left to join the fight. We will need a new guardian for the spirit shrine. I know of a warrior named Seshu Nedekai. His spirit is strong enough to tame the temperamental spirits, yet humble and kind enough to aid the needy. You have been to battle. Perhaps you can convince him that serving as a shrine guardian is the best way to serve his most benevolent majesty, the Emperor.
You come to join the battle? I could use reinforcements. I can't be a monk. I'm a samurai fighting for the glory of His Imperial Majesty. Did you see how many enemies are out there? Then you know what I'm up against. Help me by defeating some defoulers. You're not bad in a fight. His Imperial Majesty could use someone like you within the Imperial Court. Tell Tula Quo I'm honored by his request, but I'm a warrior at heart. He'll have to find someone else to be the Shrine Guardian.
Seshu Nedekai's mind has not yet opened up to possibility. Perhaps we can show him there are other equally honorable ways to serve his Imperial. This year's harvest was stolen by infected villagers. Please, get this food back and take it to Seshu as a gift.
It's hard to come by in these hard times. Thank you, Wizard.
Seshu pauses, sighing resignedly, and shakes his head.
I can't accept this food. Everybody else would go hungry. The food should be given to the villagers. I wouldn't want the villagers to miss out on this food. Bring the food back to Tula Quo and tell him to distribute it like always.
Seshu wants to give the food to the villagers. He is kind and considerate. Traits of a good monk. However, I sense he will require more persuasion before he agrees to be a shrine guardian. Go back and tell Seshu that a man in the village desires to defend his family, but has no money for a sword. Ask Seshu if he can obtain a sword for this man.
No sword? This right and honorable man should have a sword to defend his family. We'll fix that. I'll look for a sword here, but I know someone who's bound to have a good sword. That rogue, Kyoto, stole weapons from the blacksmith. Defeat Kyoto, and we're certain to find a good sword for this honorable villager.
These spirits will help me vanquish you from this land.
So people just use Mali. Yeah, the Arc 3
You
robes.
find no weapons here.
The Arc 3 robes just made no sense. It's like nobody cared. Nobody used the Majoris robe in Polaris. Nobody used the Time Warden robes in Mirage. Nobody used the Paradox robes in Imperia. Nobody used the Cabalist robes. But then they drop Corporal Tennyson, and people are like, oh, you know, he drops actually good robes. And so he became the meta place to farm, and I guess KI took the hint in 2022 about it.
No weapons? A shame, as I could only find this rusty sword around here. A man defending his family shouldn't have to use a rusty sword. Listen, here's what we'll do. I'm a trained fighter, so I can make do with the rusty one. Take my good sword and give it to the good villager.
Medekai seems thoughtful and generous. I think he's more than proven himself to be the perfect shrine guardian. See if you can convince him now.
I thought that only became meta with Dragoon, but I could be wrong. I do remember Dragoon being
Those
meta.
were tests? I guess I never thought of myself as a monk before. But if, as you say, this task is truly important to His Imperial Majesty, then I'm ready to do it. All right, let's get to it. You say you have the Jade Scepter? Okay. I just hope everything goes as planned. I'll meet you at the Shrine of the Spirit. Use the Jade Scepter on the shrine, and I'll try channeling the spirits. Here goes!
Gas, and I can finally get some mana back from all the marks that I had to leave.
Wow, what a rush! I could feel those spirits swirling all around. Tula Quo was very wise to think of me as a shrine guardian. Please give him my thanks and tell him the shrine is pure again.
This is wonderful news. Go and tell Sun Hing of Shosun Village of your work here, how you help to purify our shrines and weaken the plague Oni. In the years to come, our ballad makers will sing of you, the wizard of Wizard City, and tell of your adventures in MooShu. Until then, please accept this humble monk's appreciation.
Finally, you restored the holy shrines. I was getting worried here. So the shrines have been restored, which means the Oni has been weakened. I'd say it's time to take down the plague Oni for good. Jinho, my superior, is at the Shirataki Temple. He'll tell you what to do.
Well, Shirataki Temple will be for next episode. That'll be for episode 10. Probably finish up MooShu on episode 10.
You think you can defeat me in my own dungeon? We shall see.
But yeah, thank y'all for watching the stream. Well, anyway, thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord's down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. And I'll see you.